Okay, I thought I'd record a quick video for anybody trying to print these. I am using an Ender 3 with just a brass nozzle that's a 0.4 millimeter nozzle, and my layer height in my slicer is 0.2. And those dimensions are important because all the measurements of this bracket are tuned to that. It might work with other settings or like nozzles and stuff, but I designed this for that specifically. So the other thing is it's at 200 degrees on the nozzle and 60 degrees on the bed with just PLA. And my first set was using a Hatchbox, and they actually didn't come out as nice as this Sun FL or whatever. I can't remember the brand. Sun LU. However, the color isn't exactly what I wanted, but it's close enough. It's like this translucent white as opposed to just like a solid white, which is okay. But anyways, when you put it in your slicer and have all those settings of a 0.2 layer height, no support, and if you're using Cura, you probably don't have to worry about it, but if you're using another slicer, it may have some bridge settings. A friend of mine tried to print these, and it was adding extra material underneath because there's a layer missing, and so it was adding this bridging material. So when you have your slicer, if you can turn it on its side, you should see a gap, a layer gap right there, and that's important. So then when it prints, it should be really pretty solid, and you should be able to hold it right here and just crack it open. And once you do that, if you printed it right, it just freely swings. So you shouldn't have to do any post-processing. On the Hatchbox material, I occasionally would have a string from like the bottom of the hinge break loose essentially and be stuck inside of the hinge hole. And when that happened, it would create a little bit of resistance. It didn't really stop it from swinging, but it just was a little off. I would just kind of move it a little bit more and it would work itself loose, and then you could take cutters and just kind of pull the string of filament out, and then it was just fine. But with this Sun LU, I haven't really noticed any of that. It's just I crack them. Let's do another one because it's fun. Oh, that felt good. So I just crack them open, they swing. I test every single one of them to make sure that they work with my test bracket, or my test sensor here, my one that I broke. And I package them up and ship them out. So for those that are printing them, I hope this helped. If you have any questions, please message me. And like this, subscribe, share. I mean, I'm just doing this as a hobby, but it's kind of fun to get this out there. I appreciate that people are liking my designs. So thanks, guys.